But ain't nobody said nobody did that. She said very clearly, she's talking about the wife. She's not talking about the children. Even though she said child. She said child. So DNA test.
Martell need to go get a test.
That's what we're talking about. If you want to mention somebody other than who you talking to, I mean, I'm talking about what I want to say.
Although Martell and Destiny have always kept people wondering, what if Marco simply revealed their greatest secret? The relationship between Martell Holt and Destiny Payton has long been the subject of love-marriage rumors. Fans of Huntsville have been pointing out instances that seem to blur the boundaries of their friendship ever since Destiny joined the cast. When Martell's remarks began to add layers to the history, the rumors of a deeper connection between them became more prevalent. One particular incident that fans can't seem to forget is when Martell claimed that Destiny's son's father looked like him. He dismissed it as lighthearted banter, but many people couldn't help but wonder if there was more to his remarks for Martell, who has a reputation for stirring things up. But for viewers, the claim felt like a deliberate attempt to sow doubt. Why would Martell joke about something so specific if it was pointless? These kinds of comments have kept the rumors going, with fans watching every word exchange in social media posts for hints. Some have written it off as Martell's way of staying relevant and creating drama, while others argue that there's no smoke without fire, especially given Martell's history of entanglements. However, while Martell's playful jabs stirred the pot, Destiny's silence has raised even more eyebrows as Martell grows in the chaos. Instead of shutting them down completely, she frequently avoids answering questions about them directly in interviews. Instead, her answers tend to be more deflective than clarifying, which has left fans angry. And even more, it's fascinating to note that many people contend that if the accusations were wholly untrue, Destiny would have every reason to clear her name. A simple denial or even an on-camera confrontation with Martell would put an end to the rumors. But instead, her unwillingness to address the subject has caused viewers to speculate that there may be something she's not sharing, and fans have taken to social media to share their theories. Some people believe that Destiny's quiet is an attempt to protect herself and potentially Martell, while others believe it's his attempt to maintain her plot. Regardless of her motivation, the lack of transparency has only intensified rumors about her relationship with Martell. Fans aren't the only ones who have noticed this. Cast members have occasionally hinted at or made remarks that seem to skirt the subject while stoking speculation. It's fascinating to know that unanswered questions frequently keep audiences interested. While Destiny played out, Martell's previous controversies only served to stoke the fire. Destiny's reluctance to put these talks to rest continues to cast a shadow over her image, causing people to wonder if she's just avoiding needless drama or hiding something more personal.
No admission. All right, I'm just really talking about this, making sure you're good.
Yeah.
If you need anything, I'm here.
I appreciate that.
All right.
Good enough.
All right, man. What I'm talking about.
Hold up. If Martell and Melody are so good, then why is Melody bringing this up at dinner like it still bothers me?
Hello? Momo.
What's up, Momo?
So me and Tel, we out here a lot. I had some concerns from the other night. When we talked at dinner.
Okay.
You know, Mel brought up the whole stuff and it got a little uncomfortable. So I just want to make sure that it's all good for everything we got going on. Because when we're talking about getting this whole thing together, getting this whole initiative together, you know, we need everybody's game.
That's always a concern.
Martell said it happened over a year ago and he's back to being perfect. That's a good thing. I think he's good. He ain't gonna be on no more of that.
We probably should meet up, man, instead of just conversing over the phone, because I'd like to see you guys out there and check out.
Over the years, Love and Marriage Huntsville followers have observed Martell Holt, and his drama isn't just an odd slip-up, it's almost a personality feature. Learn how to build tension with jokes and sleek comments. This pattern is as planned as it is chaotic, frequently leaving his co-stars and admirers unsure of what is genuine and what is part of Martell's plan to maintain. He's in the spotlight because of his relationships with Destiny. For example, remarks like her son looks like him may seem like casual jokes, but by carefully selecting his words, he keeps people talking. Martell creates enough skepticism to ensure that his name remains at the forefront of any conjecture. This is the same Martell who has never shied away from stoking suspicions about himself if doing so keeps him in the spotlight. Relevantly, Martell has a history of scandal. His well-reported fallout with ex-wife Melody Hull continues to be one of the most talked about plotlines in the show's history, spanning from adultery to custody disputes. Martell's decisions have continuously caused controversy, frequently at the expense of others around him. His capacity to fabricate ideas and divert attention from his own failings has made him a divisive character in the program. Martell's drama doesn't happen in a vacuum, but the way he presents things, whether via gut feelings or audacious accusations, often compels those around him to react. It's a tried and true method of causing mayhem. Watch the emotions as they happen, but what happens if someone who knows Martell better than others, like Marsau Scott, decides to speak up?
Also did an interview by his saying, I'm like, why would this dude even fix his mouth and say something about my charge? So what's the problem with you then? Every time he opens his mouth and say something about Marcel, he gonna talk about Martell. I never say about you. You know, it's about what Marcel knows about Martell. I'm telling you right now, I don't have no respect for you. Okay, it's like, dude, no, it's like, yeah, be whatever, but I'm not saying nothing about it. So you fucking real. What a bitch is that, Martell? Just my boy. Go ahead and say your shit. Keep going, big brother. Keep going, big brother.
I'm done.
One of the few cast members who can handle drama, as well as Martell, is Scott. But Marco lately adopted a different strategy by confronting Martell's antics head-on in a series of revelations that had fans in a frenzy. Marco has cast doubt on Martell's veracity and shed light on his motivations. He appears to be defending not only his personal tranquility, but also his reputation, which has frequently been connected to Martell's scandals. According to Marco, one of Mara's most well-liked accusations is that Martell thrives on generating stories in order to control those around him. Fans who have assumed that Martell's activities are more about strategy than carelessness have found resonance in the realization that his remarks are not random, but rather intentional attempts to stay relevant. The drama has been elevated by Meryl's revelations by publicly criticized Martell. For many viewers, Marcel is depicting someone who utilizes chaos as a technique rather than merely venting his frustrations. Given Martell's history of causing doubt and division among the cast, this explanation makes sense, but there's also a timing issue. Some fans think Martell's decision to expose him might be an attempt to preserve his own reputation, particularly as viewers become more critical of the cast's interpersonal dynamics regardless of his intentions. Fans are wondering how much of Martell's on-screen persona is real after hearing Marcel's remarks, and how much is poorly constructed. Marcel's remarks have surprised supporters, but is this only a self-defense tactic? Although it appears that Marco is attempting to shed light on Martell's propensity to stir up drama, fans are divided on whether this move is an attempt to expose the truth or a means of protecting himself and his wife Tisha. His recent decision to publicly question Martell's credibility has sparked debates not only about Martell's behavior, but also about Marco's motivations.
Long day.
No kids. He's a little bit adult time. A little bit work.
Coordinate a lot of stuff. We gotta make phone calls all day today.
Marco has engaged in a careful balancing act for many years, frequently siding with Martell when it suited him, whether it was to forge relationships inside the group or divert attention away from his own problems. The fact that Marco has a history of taking advantage of these scandals has led some followers to wonder if his latest. Critics have pointed out that Marco has had numerous opportunities in the past to call out Martell's behavior, but chose to remain neutral or laugh off Martell's antics, which allowed the rumors and drama to fester now that the spotlight is uncomfortably close to his own household. This suggests that revelations are coming from a place of integrity or self-preservation. Meryl's abrupt readiness to reveal Martell seems less like a valiant V and more like a calculated attempt to steer the conversation before it escaped his grasp. Fans have also noticed Meryl's previous behavior. Many remember how he supported Martell during significant contentious occasions, including defending him when Melody revealed Martell's infidelity. This is assistance right now. Seems contradictory to some viewers, particularly given Marcel's portrayal as the voice of reason in opposition to Martell's turmoil. Is Marcel trying to shield himself from Tisha by separating himself from Martell, or is he attempting to bring clarity into the situation?
This whole situation is foul. There's no way to paint it any other way. There's no way to make it something else. It's just foul. And the part that I don't like the most is that you try to drag my name in the gutter with.
At its heart, Martell and Destiny's continuing drama is more than just a personality conflict. It's a love marriage. The cast members of Huntsville have discovered that the greatest way to remain relevant is to maintain themselves at the heart of the drama. Huntsville is all about telling stories. Although Marcel's recent actions demonstrate that he is no stranger to playing the game, Martell has long been the master of stirring the pot with his remarks and provocative behavior. By pointing out Martell's shortcomings, Marcel positions himself as a voice of reason for fans. Manipulation can be both amusing and annoying. On the one hand, it keeps viewers interested week after week, but on the other, it makes it difficult to tell what is real and what is staged for the cameras. Is this merely more drama to keep their storylines interesting, or are Martell and Marcel at odds? Destiny also contributes to this, even if it's only through her silence. By avoiding answering rumors, she gives her plot a sense of mystery that keeps fans wondering about her relationship with Martell in a way that all three cast members are participating in. Although Mara's motivations are still up for debate, it is evident that his words have changed the dynamics in Huntsville. One commenter said that Marca calling out Martell feels long overdue, but let's not forget that Saw has been embroiled in this drama for years. Is he truly attempting to reveal the truth, or is he just saving face? The true problem here is Destiny's quiet. If nothing is happening, why not end it? Her deflection simply leads me to believe that there is more to the story, as a third party has been added. Martell thrives on this type of material. These fan reactions capture the mix of skepticism and engagement of Sin in discussions about reality TV drama. Let me know if you'd like further edits, but what do you think about this whole situation? Marshall knows exactly what he's doing when he makes those comments, but letting it out now feels a little too convenient for his own image. To ensure you don't miss any of the most recent developments, please share your ideas in the comments section and remember to like, comment, and subscribe.